Here we go, guys. We're going to take a look at Theta, and it's one of the fan favorites, and for good reason. Housed in the U.S., number one, number two, one of the top AI coins out there. And if you're going to be in altcoins, this bull market, the Wall Street darlings, so to speak, are going to be AI, gaming, and meme coins. And Theta is one of the top in the AI sector. So, kind of hard to go wrong with Theta. Not financial advice or anything. Also, Theta is collaborating with a number of top universities in the world regarding AI, and they're involved, also with streaming, gaming to an extent, and have a number of U.S. patents. I think it's in the teens of U.S. patents that they have. And if you think about or research other coins out there, I don't think you're going to find very many that actually have U.S. patents. So that's, kind of a bonus for Theta. But let's get into the chart here and kind of start at the beginning of this breakout, the most recent one. As you see, we were in a bit of a downtrend here, and then we took out this high pivot. In other words, price came up and did a 180 to the downside. So that was previous resistance. And as you can see, we can very bad line, but we can come over here, and then that was your breakout candle. Came up into the 200, which is very tough to get up and over, especially a declining 200. Came back, retested, held the 20. Okay, and this is very, very important. Being under the 20, over the 20, coming back into it, the 20 being this blue line here, and holding support over it. Another scale in candle here, pause candle, another scale in candle. Scale in meaning, putting a little bit more of your risk capital into the market. And then we have this consolidation zone right here. As you can see, this candle broke out, pause candle over the pivot, another candle that broke out there. So what you're doing, you're slowly scaling in like the institutions, and then you're bringing your stop loss up here under each one of those pivot locations. Now, where we are now, in recent days, we came up to this red dash line, and we knew that was going to be resistance, because everything you need to know as far as support and resistance, a huge percentage of that is going to be the left-hand side of the chart. So we go to the weekly chart here, and as you can see, when we broke out down here, and I don't like using the term alt season, but that's kind of what the community uses, so I guess I'll stick with it. If you look back in history, it'll be proven that alt season this time around started in October of 2023, probably the mid of October 2023. And you should look at your altcoin. And if your coin had, some green candles in the middle of October 2023, that means it was getting some love, getting some support there to, break out. And we're looking at the weekly. Every candle is 1 week of price action. And as you can see, we came right back up into this high pivot several weeks here, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and about a month. We couldn't get over that 323, 325 area. Came back up into it again, which is no surprise that we had a pullback. But as you can see, it took several weeks, I mean, months and months and months, to pull back into this previous support zone. Okay, see if we draw a line right through here. Well, you know how crooked that is. Anyway, as resistance over in this area finally broke out. Clearly, you're able to see that high pivot there. Previous resistance, able to clear that. Anyway, took several weeks, months to come down here, test this kind of a double bottom. And then look, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, about a month, we were able to break up and through that. Okay, basically almost going parabolic. So we see that happening again, in the near future, as soon as, we get a little price reset. Now this blue dash line here, we have this little tweezer play here. 6% of the time you get a push to the upside, and we're back up in over the 20, which is very important. And then the 20 is rising. So, more bullish than bearish. However, you got to look to the left. This low pivot here, previous, excuse me, support is now going to be resistance. As you can see, we've already, come up and hit that area. So we may need to pull back, come up, maybe do a little pullback or consolidation and get that W formation, okay? For the bulls, what you want are these W's in here, low, higher low, break that pivot, then you're on the way. And then for the bears, you want the M formation where you had a high, lower high, break that pivot here, and then you're on the way to the downside, okay? See that blue dash line, support, we knew that, especially with those two wicks, we knew there was high odds, high probability we were going to bounce there. Go to the weekly again, see all this across here. All that was previous resistance for several weeks right here. Couldn't get over it. Came back down. And as you can see that wick here, all that was bought up on that week. Oh, throughout the week that we're currently in was all bought up here. Okay. So there's some smart traders, investors in this area, or they were just FOMOing in, trying to get back up and over there. But anyway, we see very, positive future for Theta, seriously, just based on the fundamentals. And then if you put the fundamentals and then the development group behind it and the leaders of that, altcoin development and technology being very active, you can imagine where price action can go, especially when the total market is moving up. Okay, and then you put on top of that, they may be. I think it's a high percentage they'll be on an American exchange in the near future. Hopefully, the first quarter or sooner of 2025. Okay, and then I could see us, I don't want to give too much away because it's, our members pay for this, but I could see us, you know, uh, breaking out here and moving up almost, in a parabolic rate like we did last time. And I'll give you that. This was the COVID slam down. The halving was through here. We bounced up, did consolidation. Now remember, this consolidation area, Theta loves consolidation, in this zone in a bull market on the way up. Consolidation here, breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout, so on and so forth. Okay, so don't be worried about those consolidation zones. And that's actually when you start seeing that and things start getting boring, man, it's not moving up, not moving up. In a bull market, which we're in, and we're in post halving cycle, which is where we do the parabolic, the biggest moves. Don't be concerned about that. Okay, it's just taking a breather here. And remember, the wider the contraction, the stronger, the more powerful the expansion when it breaks to the upside. Okay, but anyway, I know this is getting a little long here, but appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you on the charts.